D-U-D-E.
Hey there everyone, it's John, the Sea Monkey Dude here. Sorry for my shaky hands as I try to record this, but I wanted to show you this Ocean Zoo tank that's sitting on my desk. There's some happy sea monkeys right there. You can see a mom and dad sea monkey and a lot of babies. That's what I wanted to show off, was how many babies there are in here. Uh, you can see there's a little bit of algae film on the wall of the aquarium, making it a little bit difficult to see. So we'll scrape some of that off a little bit later. But I think you can still see that there's a lot of babies going on in here. They're all hatched earlier this week, so it's just been a few days since I noticed them in here. I believe this is the third generation of sea monkeys that's in here. I had the ones that originally hatched from the powder that I dumped in here. And then really just a couple weeks after that, we saw a second generation of them. And this is the next time I've seen babies since then. So I guess it could technically be a second generation if the original ones had kids a second time. Yeah, I really don't know if it was the second generation or the first that had babies this time. But there's a ton of them. It's hard to believe, but it's likely these all came from one female. I doubt that multiple females, had babies on the exact same day. That just seems unlikely to me, but what do I know? Anyway, there's a bunch of them in here. You can see we've got nice algae growing on the bottom of the tank there. They are loving that. We've got maybe a dozen, maybe 10, adults in here. It's hard to count them because, they're always moving so fast and they don't stay still when I'm trying to count them. But we've got a lot. And we've got tons and tons and tons of babies. It's sad that a lot of these babies probably won't make it to adulthood, but that's normal. It happens. But hopefully a whole lot of them will. We've got a good environment for them here. I'm feeding them multiple times a week in small amounts. And they seem to be thriving and doing well. Thanks for watching, you guys. Bye-bye.
Doing big shrimping in the deep blue sea. I'm a sea monkey man, shrimp G and D-U-D-E.